You can only die once. You can't die twice. You can only die once. Never think you could die more than once. It's not that somebody going, oh, I saved your life. No, you ain't saved my life. That's me. That means when I don't wake up, then that's your life over. And it's called a dog's by locks. I've owned it for 6 years. You take a letter off, and it's called a dog's bollocks. They don't even peck her. Got fed up of paying a mortgage. I had a house, I was paying a mortgage. I got fed up of paying a mortgage, so I sold the house and bought a boat. I'm a decorator. But because I moved on to the boats and people were ripping off the people who own boats to get their boats painted, I started painting boats. When I was younger it was quite rough. When I got in between it was quite nice. Now I got older, it's a lot better. Staying here because in August I was diagnosed with cancer on one of my lungs. So I went for an operation and they cut it out and now I'm waiting for chemo. So they cut me down the back. Then I had that tube in the side here for 2 weeks. Drain off all the excess fluid. I'm a lot better now. I got cancer. I can't do the emotion bit. My daughter gets angry at me because I won't take it serious. When the doctor said you got cancer, I said yeah fine, just cut it out mate. And he looked at me, what? I said yeah just cut it out, don't worry about it. I paint boats. Some funny people, some people that tried to rip you off, that don't want to pay you after you finish the boat. You're halfway painting the boat and tell you they've got no more money to pay you. So you have to get really heavy and say, no, go and find it, I don't care where you find the money, go and find the money. Go and ask your parents, go and do whatever you got to do. Get a loan from the bank. You have to pay me. I've started the job. I've finished the job. You need to pay me. Loads of memories. But that's what I didn't want to show you. I want to show you something else. Back. These ones. See if you recognise anybody in these. This got me about 10 years back. I built a children's play area, children. So there's nothing there, and all people do is letting their dogs poo on the floor. Why did I want to do it? Because I got fed up of coming home and watching people suffering and nobody's helping them. So the kids were suffering because they had nowhere to play. So by creating a garden where old people could sit down and read a book, and then not the big kids, the little kids. Yeah. So if you've got a baby and you need somewhere to come out of the house and go and sit, there's a little play area for you to go and play. The same with here. The more you make your life better, the more you've got to pay for it. I think if you make your life better, you should be allowed to enjoy it without being penalised to pay more money to enjoy it. No, because this is not life for children. I've got to get water, I have to empty my toilet. It's a lot of work to keep the boat going. What would I like to say to young people? stop killing each other. That helped. You need to have a good heart to do good things. My attitude was to the council, to the government, is that if somebody's got a mental problem and you put them into a flat, all you're doing is containing the problem to get them to come out of the flat and enjoy a bit of life. So in the play area, I got the kids to do pictures of what they would like to see on the floor. I wanted the kids to do a kite. So I got the council to put a kite on the floor. So when you come out your flat and look down, you could see the kite on the floor. So it made you feel more happier inside. So people drive in and park up for the winter, but when the summer comes, everybody goes back out of London. So I'm a boat painter. That's what I do for a living. So I'm on holiday at the moment because it's the winter. When the spring comes, I'll start painting the boats again. Yeah, summer. When it gets hot, at the moment it's too cold to paint the boats. Towards Tottenham. If you go towards Tottenham, that's a lot nicer. It's called the River Lee. This is the Grand Union. And when it crosses, it's called the River Lee, and it's a lot open, more forest. And if you go that direction towards Watford, it's a lot more countryside. It's a lot nicer.